I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater get up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what the mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. Tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it, ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Blue 30. 51. Here we go. Kill. Shoot. Check 99.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Good, right.
Left side complete. That's Ward. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. First down.
Oh,
Campbell.
no.
And he goes nowhere.
That's my
He'll
fault.
lose yardage back at the 17.
That's my fault, Coach.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second
That's
down.
my fault.
Nice
was
play
waiting
right
for
there
the
to stop him
cutback.
behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Oh.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside. Back at the 9.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And the return will stop right around the 25. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help. And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, my God.
Le'Veon Bell. It's a foot race.
Good move.
Touchdown, Steelers.
He spent right into the hole.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Drop that shoulder on him, bro.
The 20 at about the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into a double team and it's intercepted.
How? That's not the route you were supposed to run. Boy, you supposed to take out.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward. He's got to still make the
You're
right
supposed to
reads,
go out after that route. Why would you cut
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Right, here we go, here we go. Black 20. 6-man. Check girls, check girls, check girls. Switch, switch. Check 3, check 3, check 3. 11 flat, 11 flat, flat. Double, double. Check, check. Flat down, black and 3rd.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping,
that wasn't
those
the
big
route he was
defensive
supposed
linemen
to
will take the
take.
bait and move laterally and
to
open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Newsom. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. No. Check.
On first down, Bell. First down and then some. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Right.
On Bell.
You can't let this get out of control,
second
gentlemen.
touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Good shit.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
13-0 is the score after. On EA Sports.
Alright, fuck it. Let's play our game, gentlemen.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with a big man, Campbell.
Come on, Campbell. Put that arm out.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
I need you to
I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
I'm coming for you.
To throw on 3rd down, Moon. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
Nobody downfield.
I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll run on 1st down. Done. And he's going to pull this one forward to the 48. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ward. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Watch the safety crease. Watch it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And stopped a
I
few
chose
yards
the
shy
wrong
of the
hole,
goal
Coach.
line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Second and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell.
Hey, switch gears. Check 31. Shift.
Snickers, 66.
Shift.
61, matchbox,
They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Hey, come on,
And he's
y'all.
in.
Get there. I
Touchdown,
put the...
Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
All right.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Block them.
But let me finish.
Block them, big boys. Come on, that's your job. He little, push him out the way. I need you to move him.
Good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier.
Bro, you ain't even block him. I need you to block him. We're going in the wrong direction.
Notice that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And
tear
we've hit
my
the 2-minute
line
mark
up.
in this first half of action.
You better be ready next time.
They tear my line up. We are looking real bad right now, gentlemen.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Play action. It's Moon. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, jump!
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Jump, bro.
Picked off at the 39. And
Jump.
his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
You ain't even jump. You wasn't even looking for the ball.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
You
drive.
don't wanna
And they're
win?
hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
51 to Mike,
44. Here we go.
Here's Roethlisberger.
Come on, intercept.
Will not get the connection.
Can you
there.
intercept
It's
that?
incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Jim. He's crashing. He's checking crack. He's checking. Crash.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And some room to work. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there.
Bro, why my
down.
niggas not feeling like that, bro? They stealing that corner.
That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think
bro, they are killing.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Catch it! Come on!
The tip there altered the ball flight, and it
Come
falls incomplete.
on, y'all fucking awareness is garbage right now.
It's
Like,
a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
awareness,
4 yards or more on
please.
first down is what you're aiming
Awareness.
for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
In the drive.
Again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
In the drive.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Oh, you ain't even.
Incomplete. It's done. And he's going to get it down to the 33.
You ain't trying to make a play on them.
It'll be a gain of 4.
Bro, how my niggas' awareness this week is acting like they don't want to be here.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got
And he held it. And he
gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Roethlisberger now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Y'all trying to get one hand on it. I want y'all to get 2.
2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Pearson. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. That's
Get down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Damn it, man.
A great effort there. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point up and through. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Damn, well, 27 points in the first half. Yeah, we got to make it. We got to
Now
go.
Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's just get out. Let's just get out of this court. Let's just get out of this half. We got to redo these.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But
oh,
down
shit.
to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while.
You had the whole,
right?
why would you cut
yeah,
back?
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for
right,
quarter number 3.
New quarter, let's get it.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
All right, y'all. It's a 7. It's a 27-0. We need to get points on the board, all right? We ain't been past the 50.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe
there was nothing we can do about that.
And find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Again, they run with Campbell.
Damn, I was finna push his ass off, Coach.
As his nightmare afternoon continues. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
I was finna push his ass off, Coach. He had a homeboy behind him.
And he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Campbell.
My blocking.
A nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Here's Moon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the
there was nothing we can do about that one.
A little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down.
Am I allowed to go for it here?
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not.
I don't know if I'm allowed to go for it right here.
On now is the Titans punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Stop.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
50.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. And now whistles.
What?
Flag,
y'all allowed him to get that?
3-5 yards as the defense.
Y'all allowed this man to get that?
Anticipation game for them, but it's also
y'all allowed this man to get.
And they reacted poorly.
Oh my!
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
Hey, watch it. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the 1st down as he's up to
my
his
defense
own
is acting like
13-yard
whole
line.
hoes this week.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Bro, what are you doing? Get your ass back over there.
On 1st down, done. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
Oh, that's why.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
We're not doing that, coach.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now flags will come in.
What the hell are you doing, G?
For jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Why did this
Don't
man
move
jump?
across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape.
Switch up.
Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Bro, what?
And he'll be taken down.
Oh,
but not
I know.
before they work it
Okay,
across
that's what
midfield.
happened. That's what happened.
23 yards on the play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Can you?
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that
he should have threw that one out. That was touchdown to Antonio Brown.
There, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Rip it out of his hand. Yeah, my defense. I don't know what the hell my defense got going on this week.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
I don't know what my team got going on this week, Coach. Yeah, we need to get out of here.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, D. Here like I said.
Right back to him on first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Slam, no foul. These two.
Now Bell. And he's in.
There's nothing we can do this game, Coach.
An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Fielded about a yard deep.
God damn it.
Bringing a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game.
No,
it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
I didn't need it yet.
target.
I don't think so.
I think he had the read,
I was too
figured
tired
out where the
last
blitz
night
was
to
coming
think
from,
about
and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
No.
To throw on 2nd down, Moon. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On the run, it's Campbell. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On 2nd down, here's Moon. escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Tight end right, tight end right. You got three down, three down. Set, go. Ball, try. Pick it up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moon. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Ain't even no game no more.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Ben to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's done. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Horrible game.
Tennessee offense
Horrible
about
game.
set and ready to go. They are down big.
I
They
am
have
now
not
4-2.
scored a
He
single
is 5-1.
point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. Finish this thing out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our
They
crew,
beat us
I'm
in
Brandon
every
Gaughan. You've been watching
aspect.
the NFL